Hey there, budget planners. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi, and today we have round 4, and I think this is going to be the last round, the final round, okay, for my planner versus planner series. Okay, so today we are putting 2 planners to the test. One is the Happy Planner Savvy Saver for 2021. This is the new release. And I also have the EC monthly planner, but this is the binder. And let me show you the problem that we still have. Oh, okay. Let me try to get this in place. This is such a shame, you guys. I'm gonna tell you the story in a second. All right, so let me show you. This is the EC binder, and this is in the blush color. It has gold rings, and I purchased the monthly inserts. So let's review. Let me see if we can put both of them in the shot. All right, so it's gonna be hard to show you side by side, but I'm gonna do my best to show you both. Now this binder, this is my second binder. The first one I purchased, the rings were really messed up. They were really upset, and they were not closing properly. Now the EC team, the customer service was fantastic. I made an appointment for someone to call me back. They called me right on time. When they say they were gonna call me, they sent me an email. And Sarah, I think it was her name, Sarah. She was great. I told her what happened. She did ask me to send a couple pictures showing her the rings, and I did. They sent me a whole new set. Now, the problem is still there. This is a new planner, and I still have the same issue. These rings do not hold. They just don't. And it seems like the main problem is on the top, because my previous one didn't have any problem here. It started like in the middle, and then it went up. This one is better here in the middle, but this right here is still opens. They're not strong enough. They're very flimsy. These rings are not good. I think like the binders for kids, like at Target, they're better than this. So it's disappointing. And another problem that I have is that even the new inserts they send me, they still have the small holes. So what I've been doing is I've been punching the pages, which it helps a lot. I have to tell you, the bigger holes are better, but I have to do it myself. And I can only do a few pages at a time because I'm just using a regular single punch, and it takes a while. So this is a quarter of an inch. Yes, a quarter of an inch hole, and it works much better. So once I move to the ones that I haven't punched, like this here in May, you can see they get stuck, and it's always on the top. So right off the bat, I can tell you, I'm glad they sent me another one, and I think their customer service was excellent, but the product itself, it still doesn't work. I'm hoping that the new ones are made somewhere else in another manufacturer, because this is just not good. See, this one's, it starts on the top. The bottom ones are tight, but the top ones, although this is better, is still not good. All right, so that is my little bit of information about this new binder. So now I have 2 binders, but out of the 2, this one is better, but still not the quality that I was expecting from Erin Condren. So let me move this to the side. And for the Happy Planner, everything's the same. The quality of the cover is still awesome, like all of the covers. The discs are beautiful, they're metal. Okay, so let me just flip this like this. Now, this right here is not a budget planner. This one is. But because in the budget community, there's a lot of planners who plan with stickers. So I thought about, okay, if I purchase this monthly, I would be able to use stickers, right? So that's something I might do. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with this one yet. Okay, so we have the cover page for the name. This paper feels wonderful. The EC paper, it's beautiful paper. The Happy Planner is a thinner, smoother paper, but it's not as sleek as the plum paper. But I prefer this over the plum paper. This is just the right amount of softness. And this is nice and thick. All right. So this is the colorful layers, and this is the Savvy Saver for 2021. So let me show you here. They both have a year at a glance. The only difference is that EC has, let me see, I won't be able to show you both. Okay, the EC starts on July 2020 and it goes to December 2021. And the difference here is that you have 2021, the whole year, and then you have 2022. Now you do have space for notes. You don't have any notes space here, but you do have a, I would say like a monthly task calendar. You have 12 months or 12 blocks where you can add the month, and you can add different bills here, which you can do here. It's just a different format. In this, you have all of the days of the month. Here you don't. All right, so now we move to the dashboard. On the Happy Planner, you don't have any notes. After the perpetual calendar, you have a dashboard. Here you have notes, and then the dashboard for the month, which I'm gonna use. Yes, I like this. I like both of them. Let me see. They're pretty similar. If you let me make sure you can see that. Yeah, they're pretty similar. You see, they have like the squares dividing different tasks. You have the month, and because I don't know why this is not dated, but and then you have the dot grid here. So it's pretty similar. Then you have pages, another page of notes, and you don't have that here on the Happy Planner. All right, and then you move to the monthly. So that's how it looks like. Let me see. Which is pretty, I would say, for space. Do we have notes here? Okay, they both have a column for notes. And your month, I feel like the squares are smaller than the Happy Planner. Maybe the Happy Planners are taller, but not wider. I'm not 100% sure, but there they go. Now, this one being a real budget planner, you're gonna have your prompts here for income, for totals, expenses, and your bill descriptions, categories, amounts, and dates. Here I only have notes. I only have a line page. And what I did is I added the, what are this called, the function? And instead of leaving just the plain line pages here, which they look like this, what I did is I purchased the productivity pages, which look like this. So what I'm thinking is I can do my weekly check-ins here. I can add the date, you know, the week of whatever the week is, and daily I can add my expenses like a list here, and then I can add extra payments or anything else on this side. And the back of this, it's just line. So I can add stickers, I can do like a kit, a budget kit for sinking funds or anything else I need to do. Now for the Happy Planner, because it's a true budget planner, you have savings trackers, you have account, you have monthly challenges, which I can do here. I can actually copy that here, do challenges here or savings. And for my EC, that's all I did. I just added the productivity pages, and I can always add more of this, or I can add, which I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I can add printables. This is from the Budget Mom, so you can easily punch this and add it, which I think I'm gonna do that. All right. So here is the end of the month, and we continue. If you look, very, very light, you have the color of the next month here, which is this gorgeous pink. All right, and this is how I decided I'm gonna start my month with the dashboard. Now here on this one, you have your weekly expenses, and you have space for notes, and you have 4 weeks of expenses. Then you have notes and things, and you have a whole another page of notes that you can use for notes, and you move on to the next month. Now let's check out the let's check out the dividers here. Let me show you. I'm not sure if I told you, this is the Erin Condren is the colorful layers, and this is the Savvy Saver for the Happy Planner. So that this is March. We move on to April. May. June. You know what? Let me double check. Are these pages smaller? Let me see. Because now that I'm doing the flip, yeah. Okay. That's why I feel like there's so much more space in the Happy Planner. Okay, the EC pages are smaller. Oh, you can see the difference. Let me show you. That's probably a 1/2 inch difference there. Yeah, that's why the squares are bigger. Okay. All right. I just realized that I keep thinking that all these planners are the same size, but they're not. They really are not the same. All right, so June, let's move on to July. Let's do August. Oh, this is my favorite cover. Okay, September. So now let's take a look at the end of the planner, the end of the year here. And what we have available here. Okay, so after you finish your December month in the Happy Planner, you have the notes here, and then you're gonna have another page for notes. But here on the monthly for the EC, you're gonna have 2022. You know, I really like this setup. I wish I had this for 2021. I really like that you have space for important dates or tasks or anything you need here. There's 4 spaces, and then you have lines here. The calendars are smaller, but you can work with them. They're not so tiny that you can't even see them, you know. And you have space for notes, and then you move on to the last page here where you have a folder. And these stickers right here, they were attached like this. They were perforated like this, and I just trimmed the little holes there and added to the folder. One thing that you don't have here for the Happy Planner is a folder or an envelope, which I think it would be a nice addition, given that this is a true budget planner, you know. I think that to save receipts or anything like that, I think that would be nice. But the other thing is that the Happy Planner has so many accessories that if you've been using their stuff, I'm sure you have something that you can add here. And with the system here, it's so easy to add pages and different covers. I have this here, but let me show you. You can just add, let's pretend this is an envelope because it's this size. Usually they come this size. You can easily add an envelope here. You can add a page marker, bookmark, you know, and there's so many options. Now, there's 2 things that I don't like about the EC binder. The rings. These rings do not hold. They're not the quality that you would expect from EC. Unfortunately, they are no good. I do love the fact that you can switch pages and you can add and take away, and that's why I wanted this instead of the binder. I'm sorry, not the binder, but the coil. But the coil is much better than this. The only thing is you can't really remove any pages or add. Another thing, let me see. This doesn't stay close. So I think I'm gonna have to, oh, it's gonna take me forever to flip this, you guys. If I decide to keep this for my budget, maybe I'm gonna purchase an elastic band. I have this one. I only have one from the Happy Planner. I have this one right here. Let me test it out and see if it works. It's just, oh, another thing. To make flipping and closing your binder easier, you can add a cover to the front and the back. And that would help your pages not to get stuck. But let's see. If I want to keep it closed, it's not going to close. And if I want to keep it open, it doesn't really lay flat. So that's a bad thing. I don't want to keep this open all the time because it's pretty big. It's gonna take a lot of space on my desk. And I have a good sized desk, but still. So maybe if I use this band, this is from Stay While, I think. What's the line for Happy Planner? That would work, right? That looks pretty actually. Oh, that looks, yeah, that looks pretty. The quality of the binder is really nice. It feels good, it looks good. Just the inside of it, it's not my favorite, you guys. Look how pretty that looks. Doesn't that look pretty? Oh, let's try this one. Look at this gold pen. This came in the winter box. Oh, I like that. I think maybe I just found the solution for it. But then when I want to work on it, let's see. It's not gonna stay flat. Oh, but I can take the pages out. Okay. Now that we compare both the binder and the Savvy Saver planner, I think, okay, I like this. I like the fact that you can flip it, work on one page at a time. I like the fact that it's a true budget planner, right? I like the discs. I like the size. This one, I love the binder. This feels awesome. It feels really nice. The paper, the EC paper is amazing. It's really good quality. I like the layers. The layers is my favorite. I really like the neutral as well. And I think I can work with this. I already think that I can, I can work with this layout that I chose. I would use this for my family planner if I was to keep it. And if I don't keep it, because now I have two, but they're both, So I would say, I like this. This looks really nice. And with the band, it looks gorgeous. But see, I would probably have to take pages out. I don't think I can keep it this full. See, that is beautiful. It looks really nice. But no, I would say that for my budget, I would still pick the Savvy Saver from the Happy Planner over the binder. Yeah. So the winner for this round, you guys, is definitely the Happy Planner. You know what? I'm gonna check and see if EC has budget inserts for the binder. I don't think they do. Otherwise, I would have purchased those. So, all right. So the winner again is the Happy Planner. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you find this useful. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.